I will just hope you all are safe and enjoying your holidays. So let us start our class. Okay. In today's class, we are going to see about networking concepts. Okay. So networking concepts. So let us start from networking itself. So in modern world, networking has become an essential tool for government, business, hospitals and even schools to operate efficiently and securely. Okay, using this networking only, all this hospitals, business, even schools are running and storing their data and sharing their information. Okay, next thing, communication has become easy by the use of smartphone. Okay, communication have become very easy using this smartphone. You can send messages, voice note, video call, etc. using your smartphones. Okay, next thing is social media networking has created sociological awareness. Okay, using this you can create an awareness in social media also. All things are possible because of networking. Okay, so all these are possible because of a networking. If there is no network, if there is no connection between the systems, you can't share anything else from one system to another system. So next thing, computer networks. A computer networking is a set of computers that is connected together for the purpose of sharing data or resources either through a cable or a wireless medium. Okay, so basically computer networks means for example, I will tell you, you have three systems. Okay, if you want to share data from one system to another system, means you can do that to networks. Okay, if you connect all the three system to a network, means they can share data easily for within them. Okay, the connection can be cable or an wireless medium also. Okay, next thing, the term networking is a practice of interfacing two or more computer devices to share data. Okay, using this you can connect two or more devices. Okay, devices means your laptop, your system, etc. Even your keyboard, speaker, printer, xerox machine, scanner, etc. also. Okay, so networking interface card, NIC, also called as Ethernet card, can be fit into a computer to connect it into network. Okay, if you want to connect 2 to 3 systems into a network, means you have to connect Ethernet card, that is a cable. Okay, you can connect that system to a cable. So using that system you can access or you can share your data. Okay, so next, so a peripheral connected in a networks are called as nodes. Okay, so peripheral means it is an input and output devices. Okay, the devices, the extra mean the devices which we connect to our computer, like keyboard, mouse, speaker, printer, scanner, etc. are called as peripheral devices. These are also connected to the system, that are also called as network. Okay, the network that is called as node. Okay, a network host is a computer or a peripheral connected to a network offering services or data. Okay, host. Okay, it is an host, networking host. Okay, if you have a system, okay, if you have a system and which has all these peripheral connections, okay, that is called as host. Okay, next thing, an hub is referred to as switch that is used to interconnect computers within an area to create a network. Okay, you have this hub. Okay, if you are connecting 4 to 5 systems in a network, means you can also 4 to 5 systems are connected in a network. Okay, if you want to share a data from system 1 to system 5, means using this hub, that will be switched from system 1 to system 5. Okay, next thing, printers and other networking devices can be connected to the network using an hub. Using the same hub you can also connect the printers and also the scanner, xerox machine, etc. Okay, using that this networking. Okay, you have 4 system but you have only one printer, means you can connect that to that 4 system. So that 4 system will be having the access to access for this printer. Next thing, wireless computer networks. The computer networks that use radio waves to connect devices are called as wireless computer networks. Okay, the computer network which use this radio waves, okay, that is called as wireless computer networks. Okay, they don't use these cables and all, they use the radio waves for connection. Okay, the use of wireless networks has tragically reduced the cost of connecting the different equipment location. Okay, using this wireless connection, you'll be having lots of cost reducing things. Okay, if it is an wired cable connection means you have to buy the cable, etc. When it comes to wireless, you need not to buy any cable. Okay, it is free, you can sit anywhere else and you can work, right? You can sit anywhere else in your home and you can work. When it comes to a cable, you have to sit in a place, because if the cable wire is very shorter, you have to say that if that cable wire is very longer, you can move to some place, but you cannot go to a long distance, because if you want a long distance means you have to buy that much long cable. Okay, it reduces the cost also. Next thing, Wi-Fi stands for wireless fragility. It is an wireless networking technology that use radio waves to produce or provide high speed internet and network connection. Okay, Wi-Fi, all we nowadays we use Wi-Fi, right? So Wi-Fi is working under the radio waves. Okay, using the radio waves only we are sharing our data, net, basically net. Okay, so it is very high speed and network connection. Next, in wireless network technology, the devices are connected via Bluetooth or infrared rays also. Okay, you can also the wireless the Bluetooth is also called as wireless. The infrared rays means the infrared ray means the thermal scanning, you'll be seeing that, right? They use the waves. Okay, waves for sharing the data. Bluetooth is a wireless technology that is used for very short range connection to transmit data between the devices. For example, sharing files between a smartphone in an apartment or at home. Okay, if you have a shorter distance of sharing the data means you can use this Bluetooth. Okay, if it is long distance means you can't use this Bluetooth. Next thing, type of computer networks. Okay, there are lots of type of computer networks. We can see that based on the geographical area and the number of computers, the networks can be classified into following types. First one, local area network LAN, metropolitan area network MAN, wide area network WAN, personal area network PAN, campus area network CAN. Okay, so let us see first thing, local area network LAN is a network restricted to a small physical area such as a local office or a school. Okay, almost all the current LAN, whether a wire or wireless, are based on Ethernet. Okay, the advantages of LAN are low cost, high speed and better security. Okay, if you are using your Wi-Fi connection in your home, that is called as local area network. The network which is within your house. Okay, within your house you will be getting the net, right? Internet, right? That is called as local area network. Okay, it may be a wire or a wireless. We use that Ethernet cable. Okay, you have this Ethernet cable in your router. Okay, your router will be connected to your server. Okay, next thing is metropolitan area network MAN. MAN is a network that connects two or more computer communicating devices or networks in a single network. It has a geographical area larger than a LAN but smaller than a WAN. MAN are mostly built for cities or towns to provide a high data connection and usually owned by a single large organization. Okay, so metropolitan area network means to an particular distance. Okay, for 5 kilometers, for 10 kilometers, for 200 kilometers, like that. Okay, to the network which can be accessed through an a wide range. Okay, LAN means I told you within your house. Okay, so when it come to metropolitan area network, it will be among your area or within your like that. Okay, that is called as metropolitan area network. MAN are mostly built for cities. Okay, so cities and towns. Okay, small cities, small towns use this metropolitan area network. Next thing, wide area network WAN is made up of two or more LAN or MAN that are interconnected with each other. Computers are connected through public networks such as telephone system, fiber optical cable and satellite links or leased lines. The internet is the largest WAN in the world. Okay, so we use internet, right? That is an WAN connection. Okay, WAN networking. Okay, WAN. When you have collection of LAN, okay, LAN means I told you for a particular distance. Okay, if you have lots of WAN connected together, that is called as WAN. Okay, so the computers will be connected to public networks. So telephone, by using telephone system you get internet and fiber optical cable. Okay, the fiber optical cable use light for transforming the data and information. Okay, this fiber optical cable. Next one is satellite links. Using satellites also you can access or share the data or information. Leased line means it is a private sector. Okay, it is a private telecommunicating circuit between two or more locations. Okay, it is totally private. So, and another example for a wide area network is banking sector. This banking sector use this for their huge transaction. Okay, for example, you can see that America is giving 2 million to India, like that, and all. We can hear newses, right? That is that banks transaction is also done using this WAN only. Personal area network. Okay, PAN is an computer network that enables communication between computer devices near a person. PAN can be viewed such as USB or FireWire, or they can be wireless such as infrared, CB, Bluetooth and ultra wideband UWB. Okay, this type of network is used to transfer files, images, etc. between different devices. Okay, personal area network means that is based on a person devices. Okay, person's devices. For example, if you take me, I'll be working with an system, means that is my personal system, PC. Okay, that's it. From that system I can connect that system to an speaker, to my phone, to a printer, to a keyboard, to a mouse, etc. Right, you can connect my system to these all things, right? If that all, that is called as PAN. That is called as PAN. Okay, that connection is called as PAN. Okay, that can be also wired or wireless, right? You can connect I can connect my phone with the system using USB, right? So that thing. FireWire is also another wire. Okay, cable, cable. Okay, another cable, it will be same like USB. Okay, wireless is Bluetooth, right? Nowadays you have this Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth printer, mouse, etc. Okay, this mostly we use this to share data, right? If I have some files or photos in my system, I want to share that file or photo to my phone, means I'll be connecting my phone to the system, or from my phone to that system, means that also you'll be doing that, right? Wire means you'll be using this USB cable. Wireless means you'll be using this share it, Bluetooth, etc. Okay, next thing, campus area network. CAN is a network of multiple interconnected LAN in a limited geographical area. A CAN is smaller than a WAN or a MAN. A CAN is also known as corporate area network. Okay, campus area network, in the name itself you can find that between a campus, for example between a school campus or a college campus. Okay, if the network is available between a school campus or a college campus, if you take a school or a college campus, they'll be having 4 to 5 blocks. Okay, so the connection between that 4 to 5 block is called as campus area network. Okay, next we are going to see about advantages of computer network. It makes communication easy with high speed internet for emails, instant messaging, video conferencing, etc. Using that you can communicate very easily and very faster. Also you can send mails, you can message very easily and very speedily using your WhatsApp, Insta, etc. And also you can do video call, also video conferencing call also using this networks. Next thing, it provides the ability to share huge amount of file, data and information in an organized manner in a large organization. Okay, if you want to share a huge amount of data or an information also in an organization, for example if you take our school also, if you want to share something from one system to another system also. If that system is in a network, you can share easily. Okay. Next thing, it helps to share hardware and software among the users in a network, thereby reducing the purchasing cost or in organization. Okay, if you take our school also, we'll be having 10 to 15 system, means we'll be having only one printer or an one scanner or an one Xerox machine. Okay, if you connect all this into a network, you can access this one scanner can be accessed by all these 10 systems. Okay, so using that you can reduce the purchasing cost of another printer or an scanner. Okay, the sensitive files and programs on a network are secured through password protection and can be accessed only by the authorized user. Okay, if you have some sensitive files or programs in your network, that can also be secured using your password. Okay, if you once giving an private folders etc, means you can secure that using that password. Okay, so if you give that password